Today we're going to be talking about why successful black men have a hard time dating. All right, let's get right into it. All right. Why successful black men have a hard time dating. For one, you're living a textbook lifestyle. If you're having a hard time dating, everything's textbook. You don't went to college, you got a nice job, or you don't started a business, you've moved your way up in rank, you moved your way up the corporate ladder. You've reached a level what would be considered success. The credit is good, the bank account is good, you got a good job and you got a good car. You're living a good life as a bachelor. You know, you done did everything that the textbook lifestyle has told you to do. That says if you do these things, women are going to want you. You do these things, women like that, become successful. They're going to automatically like you. And then you realize it doesn't work that way. See, you've been focusing so hard on living a textbook lifestyle that you haven't been focusing on what women really want and what women really like, and you haven't been keeping focus on what's going on in reality. In reality, majority of these women nowadays, they're not even looking for a guy with money because they're trying to prove to the man that they have money, so the man turns around and worships them, for one. Now, you can tame her by having more money than her, but best believe she's not going to be tamed until she quits her job and you give her all your money. That's a different ballgame, right? So you got to understand the roads that you could be heading down that you're actually avoiding by having a hard time dating. Because you could be having an easy time dating, but you can have a hard life being set up for yourself, right? So let's take a look at this. It's not like you're not getting any dates. You're just not sealing the deal. One of the reasons that a lot of you guys that are successful can't seal the deal, you try to separate yourself from the Pookies and the Ray Ray. So you try to make yourself seem like the good guy, and you try to make the other guys that are not successful as you seem like the bad guy. So you do a lot of talking yourself up, talking your plans up, talking how hard you work to get to where you had to get to, your dreams and what you've been doing. All you've been doing is talking yourself up to be valuable to her, so she wants you. That's not going to work. You're talking your way out. Because you're pretty much saying, I done a lot, and I'm ready to settle down and have kids and get married. You're seeming desperate just by telling everything that you've done and what you got going on. You got to leave some type of mystery there. See, women don't really flow off of what you're telling them. That's only going to work on hood rats that are looking to knock you up. They're looking to get pregnant by you and get a check. And this is a lot of successful black men out there that fell for that bait. You didn't get the woman that you wanted, so you started banging hood rats to get by, and you ended up getting one of them rats pregnant. And now you got a baby mom, but you finally got around to getting a good woman, but you still got a bad baby mom because you fell for that bait. So when you start gaining success, you have to also watch for that bait, because that bait will come around whenever you ain't getting the results fast enough that you want for your status quo, you know? So another thing that you guys are doing is you're trying to be the perfect guy. Stop trying to be the perfect guy. Women like dysfunctionality, especially black women. The more dysfunctional you are to a black woman, the more she feels like she can help you out because she's dysfunctional too. But if you're more dysfunctional than her, for something reason, that turns them on, the more dysfunctional you are. You can argue and be unpredictable, a black woman will love you. When you're textbook and you're successful and everything is textbook and is structured, most women don't understand that. Because what's happening is when you're showing that you could be perfect, they don't feel like they're perfect. So they may feel like, oh man, this guy, He's going to put the pressure on me. They may be a little narcissist about themselves, and they may think that you're a narcissist about yourself because of all of your accomplishments. So that'll turn them off because they may feel insecure to it. Like, oh man, he done did this, that. He gonna make me feel like I'm nobody. So she may just start drifting back. And the reason why she feels like that is because when she logs into the internet every day, she's seeing a whole bunch of women that's getting the attention she ain't getting. Women are facing that insecurity now, that they're feeling like nothing because there's so many women out here that are doing the most for attention. So there's really nothing left for a woman to do for attention. So they all are feeling low. So when you get around them and you start talking yourself up, you're making them feel like you're a cornball. You're corny in a way. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh man, this dude gonna talk. He trying to be perfect. Like, I'm not perfect, and like he acting perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're battling their insecurities inside the more talking that you do. And then that's when the other guy, the bad boy, starts looking better than her because he's dysfunctional. He suffers the same insecurities that she suffers. You know, women date what they feel like. They date the guy that they feel inside. This is why you see so many beautiful women that are with maybe ugly guys, because that's really how she feels inside. Regardless of the act a woman may put on in public and walk around with her head up high and her booty poking out like you see now, it don't matter. She still feel like that bummy dude she had a kid with. She still feels like him. She just thinks that if she walks around acting all high and mighty, that people will respect her. She's falling for the allurement. No, the more bougie they act, the more insecure they are. Trust me. Those are the main ones you're going to see with bummy dudes. See, you guys have to understand. Guys that are successful are going to end up with corny women. Because corny women are going to look at it like, oh, he got a nice job. He's good looking. Yeah, I want him. They looking at how they're programmed too. They're programmed. Their mom has told them, find somebody with a good job and do this. They don't even care if there's chemistry there. They're just like, hey, find a good man who looks good and got this. And they jump in a relationship because you have all the qualities that she was taught to get. So you're going to end up with her. But you don't want to go to her just yet. See, you want to date the fly broad. You want to date the girl that everybody wants because you feel like you deserve her for all the hard work that you've done to make yourself valuable as a man. You feel like you deserve the girl that everybody wants. But the girl that everybody wants the guy that has nothing and wants to use the guy with the money. She wants to use the guy with the success. You got to always think about Ginger in the movie Casino. No matter how much money George gave Ginger, she even had a kid by him and everything. She never loved him. Never. She told him, I don't want the money. I don't want this. Take the kid. I don't even want to be with you. Just take the kid. But he said, you're not going anywhere because I made sure I had a kid with you. Ginger still ended up going back to the pimp that treated her like trash. Because she never came from a bougie family. She never came from a bougie lifestyle. So she didn't understand what it was like to live with money and protection of the mob. She understood dysfunctionality. She understood arguing and fighting all the time and getting beat up by her pimp because that's how she felt inside. So her true heart was there. What you guys are doing is successful men are thinking that as long as you're successful and as long as you're structured, she's going to change for you and do what you tell her to do. It don't work like that. Women only act like a good woman to a man that they think don't want them or a man they think they can lose. They don't act like that towards a guy that they know they can have. Every guy Matter of fact, every husband is ruled by his wife because she has the power to destroy him. Every married man on the planet right now is ruled by his wife because she has the power to destroy him. He messes up a glimpse, a second, it don't matter. She could destroy him overnight because of that power. See, that's what guys have to understand. When you start gaining success, you can't be trying to get the woman that you just want because she understands her power. She'll end up stripping you of your whole wealth, trying to go for the woman that all the guys want. Why? Because you successful? You think just because you come across that good looking girl and you got a little bit of money, you could get her? But guess what? It's another guy out there that got more money than you that feel like he can get her too. And whether she's married to you or whether y'all are in a relationship, when that guy comes along and he has more money, he's more alpha, he's going to end up being with your woman because you bought her at the beginning. See, majority of them guys that are mid-towel, that are kind of like not getting married and not having kids, or the ones that are coming out of divorce and all that, they understand that. They going through, they seeing that power. You know what I'm saying? They done been through that wrath already. They been through that wrath where they bought their wife. Because I'm successful, girl. We supposed to be a perfect family. But he never had that swag to get her to ride or die with him. And then when the relationship ended, she thought about survival. I'm going to clean this whole bank account out. Why? Because that's how he got me. Now he has to keep this lifestyle going because he made me be with him because he showed me how much money he had. That's how they're really thinking, bro. This is why they're cleaning the closet out whenever they get done with you guys. Because you're offering the closet to them at the beginning. See, you're having a hard time dating because the real woman that's gonna ride or die with you, she ain't gonna want you because you done made yourself one of them bougie dudes. So the girls that you want the bougie actor-like guy because she's expecting the bougie actor-like guy to take care of her. So you'll end up, once you put the contract out there, babe, I can take care of you. I got a job. I can do this. I got that. They start thinking like, you know what? That might work. You know what? Shit. I ain't like you at first, but now you put the contract out there, you starting to look cute. That's what the women say. The women say, what? You gonna give me how much money? You are starting to look a little cute. The next thing you know, you get married. After she done had a couple kids, man, she started realizing like, man, I've been lying the whole time in this relationship. Ain't been in love the whole time. I gotta get out of this. And she gonna clean your clock out. She gonna find a way to get out that relationship or find a way to get out that marriage. But if you have money, I'm telling you right now, she taking it with her. Because that's the only reason she was with you. So now she gotta make sure she get enough money to keep lasting, so till she meet the next guy to do the same thing with. It's another sucker just like you that's gonna scoop her up if she got some type of look. But you gotta understand, you brought that on to yourself at the beginning of the relationship because you bought her. So when you're having a hard time dating, it's because you're chasing the waterfall. You're chasing a girl that's gonna destroy you. Chances are it's a good girl out there that you could be with that made a couple $100 change her hairdo. She'll look good enough for you to want to sport in public, but she'll be a good woman that's gonna ride with you. You guys don't understand how to do that yet. So you having a hard time dating because you're only going to attract the girl that's gonna use you. The good girl that's gonna ride with you, you're talking your way out of them. You're making them feel low. By talking about your accomplishments. But the girl that when you say all those accomplishments to, and you say how you gonna give her a piece of that, that's the one that's gonna burn you. So best believe, if you're having a hard time dating, don't worry, just stay consistent. That sucky bus is sitting on the side waiting for you to come get her. Yep, she waiting on you. See, you don't talk your way out of the little cute girls because you don't talk yourself up. The little cute girls were playing games. Now you got you a dime. That dime ain't playing games. That dime like the contract. She's just waiting for you to say, give me the contract. Cool. I need a new car. I need this. I need that. I need that. If you gotta buy your woman a giant wedding ring or a piece of jewelry and purses and stuff, it's doomed, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's over. Because you're paying for that. Remember when you had a hard time dating? Now you got the girl of your dreams. You happy. You're like, oh, shit, I'm successful. I got the money. I got this. This is the type of girl I'm supposed to be with. Finally, all them other girls, they don't mean nothing. Y'all having a hard time dating now? Don't worry. That girl come around. That sucky bus coming around. You gonna get her. Learn from someone else that's going through it, that had a hard time dating too. So understand what you're doing. You're talking yourself out of these women. You're putting yourself on a pedestal. But when you do mess around and get the girl that you think you deserve, she's going to destroy you. So stop talking yourself up at dates. Start being adventurous. Stop talking about money. Stop talking about dreams. Show her what you already got going on that's exciting. Women love excitement. This is why they go mess with the bad boy. The bad boy is exciting. The structured guy is boring. You're too textbook. You keep talking yourself up. All y'all keep talking yourself up to her. Women are coming across hundreds of guys that are saying the same thing. Learn to sit back and remove the materialistic part of your life and talk to her like the guy that don't have nothing. You ain't got to talk ignorant, just never talk money. Never talk business. Talk about life. Talk about food. Talk about traveling the world. Talk about things that don't require you to talk about money. And you're going to have a better closing percentage when dating. You already got the success. She can feel that. You already got the structure. She see you take care of yourself. She can see that. But you don't want to put it in her face too soon. Right? This is Vegan Spade. Stop eating meat. Let your brain change. I hope today I was able to give people advice. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright? And notification for my next video. See you next time. Hasta la vista.